Hello guys, Scarry speaking. Welcome to Bedtime Stories, episode number excuse me, 48. And today Rachel, Richard Scarry's At the Animals Merry Christmas. A local golden book classic. So let's read it down, shall we? So we got for us. This is stories by Caroline Jackson. Golden Book New York release. There we go with that. So, to make more sense anyway, for Richard Scarry's difference. There you go on that. Anyway. It's copyright 1950 to 1958. Renewed 1977, 1986 by Penguin Random Housing LLC. All reserved. Published in United States by Golden Books. An art print of Random House Children's Books. Division of Penguin Random House LLC. Mr. Hedgehog's Christmas present. London Town was even more wonderful than Mr. Hedgehog has imagined, okay? The stories were the miracle of shiny lines and finery. Even the mice went about with presents from their friends and Merry Christmas on the lips, okay? I should like to get a present from Mrs. Hedgehog, said Mr. Hedgehog to himself. Wow. To make sense from Richard Scarry difference in any way. So there you go on that. And to make more difference in any way. Next page. Anyway. What should it be? Not a fur coat. There you go. Miss Hedgehog as once had wanted to suit her perfectly. Not a diamond tiara. That would be too heavy for her head. Might make her an ache. Whistle up. Anyway. Sure not be a bottle of stent. Hedgehogs look like the smell of fur and hawthorn. Okay. Anyway. Suddenly something lovely caught Mr. Hedgehog's eye. A bright red apple lay in the clean snow near the curb, lost and forgotten. Anyway, Mr. Hedgehog picked it up and to brush it off the snow, okay? He polished it with his mittens, smoothly, how do you pronounce it? Anyway, he offered it to his wife and said, "Merry Christmas, my dear." Mr. Hedgehog kissed him and said, "Thank you," she said. Anyway, I'll make it us a big, sweet, warm, half apple dumpling. To make more sense in any way. So, very good at that. And how to make more Christmas-like. Next page. Anyway. We need to move on to the next page. Jesus. Anyway. The little hedgehogs one and all smacking their lips, okay, and shot Merry Christmas again and again, and arm in arm, the hedgehog family, okay, hurry home to their cozy burrow, which soon smelled excitedly of apple and spice and grapes parsley brine, okay, very merry kind of Christmas smell. Green Christmas. It's almost Christmas, and still no snow. Excuse me, okay. Cried the wood creatures. Okay, we still can go out of our houses and search for roots and seeds and the dry grass, something like that. Okay, and maybe shoots of fern and fennel, and they'll think they were sprayed. And may find acorns, everything that goods and to eat and might be in the sight. For Christmas dinner on such a night, when the ground is bare and ice and snow, stars bright, something like that. The wind don't blow, wind still blows. Excuse me. Anyway, hurrah for Christmas and still no snow. Okay, 2 different chapters in a row. So, there you go on that. To make more difference in any way. So, there you go on that. Next page. Anyway. It's almost Christmas and still no snow. Saw the storm smoke, wishing the wind would blow. Our doors are weathered and pine with pine holly, something like that. Okay? And our Christmas trees would look just extra jolly. Based with lights, if the snow came down, deep with white all over the town. Why doesn't the sky go woolly gray? Why doesn't it snow for Christmas Day? It's not like Christmas without some snow. Thank you. Side of storm spoke something like that. Anyway, wishing this when would blow. But hurrah for Christmas! It's still no snow. Calling woodland creatures, and out they go. The singing Christmas tree. A little deer that came skipping merry home through the snowy wind. His eyes were still shining from the wondering things he had seen. Something like that, excuse me, okay. His heart was light as a snowflake, something like that. And as warm as he always feel close to his mother's side. To make sense anyway, even though it has a deer on the right page in the book, and some of it has no snow. Even though Christmas Day and some Christmases in my area had no Christmases with snow. To make sense anyway. Next page. Anyway. Come on, you kidding me? We gotta move on to the next page. Thank you. Anyway. Oh, mother, he cried. I was in the town and peeped up in the window of the house. There was a tree inside, glaring and shining, and with stars caught in the branches, red and with green ones, blue and white, and it was hung with bright balls that sprinkled the light all over the room. The mother deer nodded her head slowly, her eyes shone as well. That was a Christmas tree, she said softly. At Christmas time, people decked their trees with lights and toys and shiny things. Christmas tree was the little deer. Oh, mother, I want a Christmas tree as well as lights. Yes. Anyway, the mother deer put the snowy ground boldly of she wanted a tree for her baby. She thought. At last the idea came to her. Wow. How likely the deers are going to have trees. Kind of reminds me of the Reagan-Bass version of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer difference. So there you go. Next page. Anyway, moving on. Follow me, she said. She took her baby farther into the woods and showed him a small green tree and a little curry. Anyway. We put her berries on the branches, and said the mother deer. We put tasty shoots on them and tends of roots. Little deer helped. He worked busily. But when the tree was decorated, it was not bright and shining like a tree in town. Never mind, said the mother deer. Wait till morning. Then we'll come back and look at it again. Next morning, the mother and baby deer went out into the woods. Closing the clearing, they stopped and peeped, and the little deer opened his eyes. And his mouth. Eyes closed hung under this Christmas tree, shining with the sunrise, snowflakes sparkling on it, and the red, blue, and green, and on the branches were dust and the bright singing birds. Mind that, excuse me, okay. Eating the berries and roots and shoots. Merry Christmas, they sang in the early Christmas morn. Merry Christmas, they chattered between bites. That makes more sense with the deer. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer difference. Kind of reminds me of the original Scarry difference of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Next page. Anyway, the little deer nuzzled in his nose and his mother's neck. It's a beautiful tree, he whispered. Much more beautiful than a tree in town. Which I have right now as we speak. Anyway. And still the bird sang, and the mother deer smiled, happily, and one by one, the other animals came and tapped through the woods to look at the little deers. One was singing Christmas tree. They all agreed it's the best tree ever. Anyway, the cold little squirrel. Once there was a little squirrel who was cold morning, noon, all night, and all winter long. Okay? Okay. But at night, he was the coldest, and on Christmas Eve, brr, he could not sleep. On the house he crept. He sat on a snowy branch, shivered over the stairs. The stars, excuse me, okay, right. Colder than ever, he said, but it would seem that the stars magic as well. Down the tree he ran. Well, I don't know what's going on with that squirrel, but he's getting a little bit sick. Anyway. Next page. Anyway. He scrambled across the snow. Maybe I'll find a warm magic coat. He said maybe warm boots. Not faint. They find in the still. Magic night. But suddenly he saw something far away. Something warm and friendly. Okay. It was a small, cozy house. Its windows bright with candles. The little squirrel ran into it and climbed up the chimney. Close to his health sat a fluffy little raccoon. She was saying to her mother, "I wish Santa was bring me a real live doll." And just at the moment, cold squirrel slipped on the ice. Right down the chimney he tumbled. The little raccoon picked him up and hugged him. "He was my real live doll." She cried. "I'll make him a warm little coat and warm boots." And the cold little squirrel curled up in his arms and cozy and warm up in the cold magic night. To make sense anyway. So, it's cuddly. Like me and my Teddy, he is the one. For Barney Friends difference. Now, I don't know if it's the last page of the book, but it was going to be finished up touches. It has to be like this. Little go donkey. It's a birth of Jesus Christ, okay? One night it seems like the very cold in the bacon bread barn. The little donkey sat on his feet, okay? "I don't like winter, he said, and pushed close to his mother. "I like cold." Wow. Snowy weather, excuse me, okay? "Winter is beautiful," his mother said. "Winter is best to be all for donkeys, Yeah. And Morgan, if you watch this, don't call me a donkey. It's gonna be Morgan be one. Okay? Because of what happened to a little donkey long ago. Okay? Then the mother donkey told the story of it long ago. She told about the lonely little donkey in the snow cold sample of the winter night. She told weary travelers who came to stay in the stable because of the inns in the tall town were full. The women were very tired, and her husband had to lie in the clean straw. He covered her with a mail. The long ago donkey drew her closer to keep her warm. Okay? To make sense anyway, to have this Mary pregnant for some reason. The birth of Jesus Christ. And I'm not sure what year exactly, but that's just me. Now, this next page has to do with the birth of Jesus Christ, okay? Anyway, Tara's morning, she awakened to take care of the infant boy, Jesus Christ. Anyway, she wrapped the infant with a soft garment. There was no cradle in the stable. There was no managers still filled with food for the animals, okay? And one of these woman carefully laid her baby, okay? It was long ago donkey's own manager, He drew close that little donkey, and all that he watched over the sleeping infant. And that is Jesus Christ, by the way. Anyway. The woman struck at the little doggy's head. Then she and her husband kill beside the manager. We'll name her that's called Child Jesus, which I mentioned earlier in the book. Anyway, in this episode, excuse me, anyway, she said, then suddenly the stable was filled with light from the great star from then that hung over it. A host of angels, voice sang for joy. The donkey put his head close to the feet of the infant Jesus. He didn't feel lonely anymore. Well, it's coming up next to the long-eared Christmas donkey from the 1970s. Break it back once. Anyway. And we're almost done. We have 3 more pages left. Anyway. There's the first Christmas ever, said the mother donkey. Now it's Christmas as well. Anyway. The cold barn was lighted with the stars of Christmas. Now no angels say, but there's the wonderful singing silence. Okay, the little doggy's heart was glad because of the story that his mother told. I like winter, he said drowsily. I like Christmas, and I'm not one bit cold anymore. The little doggy fell asleep. Okay, close to his mother's warm side. Okay, and the very last 2 pages we're going to read is called A Very Small Christmas. I wonder if the chipmunks know when everything is white with snow, and night starts coming very fast. That Christmas time is here at last. And do the little chipmunks go to sleep very quite early in the row? With Christmas dreams inside their heads, and extra blankets on their beds, and do they hop up just as dawn is putting their robes and slippers on, and hurry up and peep and see someone bought a Christmas tree? And these are going to be the last page we're going to read in the book, and we're going to get the finished touch Bedtime Stories episode 4 and 8. So there you go on that, and that'll be the last pages. The last page of the book says this: if someone did, I wonder who. Their chimney small to wriggle through. Their Christmas tree must be a twig. Maybe chipmunk's beak is big. I hope this trimmed with sunflower seeds and peanuts. Oh, I'm allergic to that. The last page should make it say I'm allergic to peanuts. Yuck, I'm allergic. Sorry. As well. Anyway, nicey bed, speed, something like that. Okay. And lighting candles, birthday stuff. Okay. My birthday is on the summer. Seriously. Anyway. To make a grand chipmunk surprise. To make more sense in any way. To celebrate birthday surprises. So there you go with that. Even though it's a great surprise in any way. So that was Richard Scarry's The Animals Merry Christmas. I feel mixed between that book. So there you go on that. It was a successful book overall. But it was a mixed book to read. And that was Bedtime Stories episode 4 and 8. Hope you enjoy it. If I can reach the next one, so there you go. The next one we read is basically Raggedy Ann and Annie's Help Santa Claus. And the back features this, but there you go on that. Till next time, so Joe's Bob, so baby, for Bedtime Stories episodes, we're so out. See ya.